Give it up for Lizzie Kirch.
Anyone else in here like Crazy Bones, Cuckoo? Yeah. I like the first few days and weeks of med changes when like seeing a little piece of lint float away from its dust bunny family can like make me weepy, but at the same time, if the microwave beeps too loud, I'll like punt a succulent clear across the kitchen. I feel my issues most acutely on Sunday nights, because that's when I refill my pill organizer, like a nursing home patient playing Montauk. Fortunately, I have a really fantastic pharmacist. He is one of the most kindest patient people I've ever met. And I don't know if that's just his personality, or if it's because he routinely refills multiple antidepressants and adult onset apnea medication for me, and he's just like, this girl needs all the breaks she can get. I have the full Monty of diagnoses, depression, OCD, even contracted bananas bitch fever while I was in Peace Corps. But my favorite diagnosis of mine is bipolar disorder. And what that means for me is that my doctors and meds fight really hard for me to feel dead inside, like a normal person. But when I am manic, it's a hoot, a holler, and a half. Like, I'm sleeping 3 hours in as many days. I'm buying those human hamster balls on payment plans with like 34% APR. Like, we're gonna have a good time. When I was diagnosed with bipolar a few years ago, the only thing I was really upset about was that I had to pay a $60 copay to learn that. Like, come on, keep up, pal. Like, have you ever spoke to me in more than 5 minutes? See me after an impulse haircut? The clues were always there, Blue. I was in therapy for a while, but I stopped going because my last session, about 13 minutes in, my therapist, Deb, said, "We good?" Yeah, I guess, Deb. I'd hate to make any psychological progress during your workday. So, comfortingly, I am a social worker in my professional life. But the good news is I'm not having kids. A lot of my friends, though, are having kids, like at a rate of like a particularly sturdy Irish peasant. And it's like, that's great. Like, I love kids. I'm getting introduced to more and more couples with kids at parties, and there's just always that one that's like going on and on about the benefits of homeschooling and the harms of yellow dye number 5, while their absolute nightmare of a son, Kyler, does unspeakable things to his pet sugar glider upstairs. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.